in my garage. Just bought this new Lamborghini here. Fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge. In fact, I'm a lot more proud of these 7 new bookshelves that I had to get installed to hold 2,000 new books that I bought.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to part 2 of Tai Lopez Exposed. And I made the first video just basically from research that I did on Tai from public records, and compiled and found out some pretty disturbing things. And so I was inclined to make the video so that other people did not send him money and end up basically disappointed. And I also found out that he wasn't what he portrayed to be. And I'm going to kind of recap that really quickly. It's in the first video, which I'll attach in the section, the comment section of the this video, so that you can review that video if you haven't already. I'm pretty happy. It's got almost 16,000 views, and it's a new channel that I started up just for that video, and so I decided to do follow up to it. And the other main reason for this video is because I am going to call Tai out. Several people have called him out on his wall about him not owning the house that he uses in his videos in the cars. And from the information that I've compiled, I'm going to take him up on that bet. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to make it $10 million. And I'm going to bet him $10 million that that's not his house and those are not his cars. And the reason I'm going to do it is because I know I'm going to win, A, and B, I don't think he'll take the bet because honestly, I don't believe he even has $10 million. He has a lot of money that he has extracted from people to buy his system, which basically you can get the information off the internet for free. Tai also claims to be a member of Mensa. I've talked to several people who are members of Mensa, none of which, to their knowledge and understanding, have ever heard nor have been able to verify that Tai is a member of Mensa. So bullshit number 2. He doesn't strike me as a genius anyways. I mean, he's a very good talker, excellent snake oil salesman, in my opinion, and kind of like a classic. He fits the bill as a con man. But I'm not here to beat up and hate on Tai or anything like that. Probably he's a really good person, but what he does, I hate. I hate what he does. I hate what he's done. I hate that he has got people to have faith in him and believe that he's something that he's not. But what I'm going to do is just show you how I was able to find out the information I did. And basically what I did was there's so many pictures of Tai, and Tai, in my opinion, is a sociopath and a narcissist. He can't get enough of himself, and he loves to parade around in all of his little videos and pictures with celebrities that he pays to endorse him. He even goes out and stands in front of a good friend of mine's home, which is Warren Buffett, who does not like Tai Lopez nor wants anything to do with Tai Lopez. But Tai flew out to Nebraska to stand in front of his house, and you can clearly see he's outside of the house, and he's not with Warren Buffett. He's a poser, and he likes to go around and go to different people's places, and he rents out homes and he does his video. But his pride and joy has been 810 Rexford Drive. So basically, in this Google image, if you Google image this picture, or any of these pictures really, with this backyard swimming pool, it'll pull up, and you can actually go to Google Images and just put Tai Lopez house. It'll pull up this house, which is 810 North Rexford Drive. Now, if you live in Beverly Hills, you live near there, and you want to drive by, I'll save you the time. Here's what it looks like on the outside. This is the house. You can see the block. You can see the arch. The cement block foundations and everything here on the house. You can see the balcony over the garage, and this is updated as of 2016 in the little fence. And if you go on his Twitter account and YouTube videos, you'll see that fence, and you'll see that this is in fact the house. And you can go over here to Tai Lopez house, and here he is in front of the house with his rented cars. And you can see the pillar, the garage with the little balcony over it. And then we'll just go back here to the street view, and there's the block, the garage, and maybe I can move over here just a little bit. Let's move down the street here, and there we go. So, there's the arches, the pillars, the block, it's the same house, okay? So I've made that pretty clear, and it actually shows up on Google Images too, so if you want to do that. So that's how I did my research. But then I'm like, okay, he claims he owns his house, and I went over here. I'm also a real estate agent, so I went over here, and I know who owns that house, and I know it's not Tai Lopez, but that's okay. I let him go with it, and that's one of the reasons why I'm calling him out with the $100,000 bet, and I'm betting him $10 million. And I have no problem putting up the money, and we can use the escrow attorney of his choice. It's not a problem. I for one don't sell I don't sell systems online on how to get rich. I don't need to do that. People that really have wealth, in most cases, don't sell their systems online. You don't see Warren Buffett selling his systems online. And if he does sell a book, it has actual knowledge and information in it. It's not some bullshit that you can just pull off the internet like Ty's shit. Excuse my French. Anyways, here's the deal with this house. Okay, so this house that he claims is his, and this is the whole crux of the $100,000 bet, which I have up to 10 million. Okay, so this is the house. All right, this house has not been sold since 1996. Tai came out of the woodwork at about 2015 when the owner was trying to rent it, and he couldn't rent it for 75 grand. So Tai went in there and did the here in my garage video with his books. And this guy lies so much. I don't even believe that he has 2,000 books. I don't even believe this guy actually ever read a book. And why would you have 2,000 books if you can get this shit off the internet? I mean, like, who carries books around anymore? Who keeps bookshelves of books in their garage? I mean, why the hell would you keep books in your garage? Think about that for a second. Like, if you're wealthy, like this guy claims to be, you'd have a freaking library in your house. If you really felt the need to have books when you can compile everything on, your hard drive or the cloud or what's going on, man? That was the first red flag actually that made me look into Tai a little bit more. I'm like, garage, books, Lamborghini that he just bought, nah. So anyways, I won't go too much into the car situation, but all I can tell you from the information that I've gathered, he does not own any of those cars that he says he has. Those are rented. He does apparently lease one car. It's not an exotic car, but he doesn't own any of that stuff. And he doesn't own 810 North Rexford Drive, which he does all his videos in. So to kind of sum up everything, once again, I accept Ty's $100,000 bet that he does not own that home, and I have upped it to 10 million if he wants to take my bet. Let's see what happens. And I'm going to do further investigation on the cars, but at this point, he doesn't own the cars. I can just tell you that. I mean, I'm at the end of it, and I'm pretty much 99.999% sure that he doesn't own the cars. And I hope that this second video will enlighten some people. And Do your own research. I mean, like I said, don't just take it from me. Do your own research. Call Mensa. Ask him if he's a member. Go down to the county. Look up 810 North Rexford Drive. See who owns it. See the last time it was sold. He doesn't own it. His company doesn't own it. It hasn't been sold since 1996. The guy built the house. The guy that owns 810 North Rexford Drive built that house. I mean, it hasn't been sold, just the land was sold. So, I mean, there's so many things that just make me really, really upset because there's a lot of people out there that are struggling in this economy and they're trying to make it. And, you know, they're giving this freaking guy their last, you know, couple of pennies, you know, to try to get out of their situation. They're tired of the 9 to 5. They're tired of being stuck in traffic. They're tired of, you know, being broke. And this MF is preying on that dude. They're preying on these people, and it actually really, really, really bothers me on a personal level. Feeling bad for those people, and if you, there's even been some people that have requested refunds, and I've seen the posts where they're getting the runaround on the refunds. So I encourage you to charge back his merchant account if you are unhappy with the information you got. Charge it back. He'll eventually get shut down. And if you need a good attorney, feel free to reply. I can refer you to a good attorney. My goal is to probably eventually get the attorney general involved, and you know, and basically expose this guy as a scam. It's fraud when you portray yourself to be something that you're not and extract money from people. And this guy is a complete fraud. No membership in Mensa. Doesn't own the house. Doesn't own the cars. He made all of his money that he's made so far off of pulling the cloak over people's eyes, making them believe that he's something that he never was. God bless everyone.